Sound like an actual slime ball.
We are the viral sensation. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a TikTok get viewed over 2,600 times. Yeah.
It's a pretty big deal.
Whatever.
We are pretty big deals. Go ahead, Brad. Take it away.
Do our thing.
Welcome to the big time, ladies and gentlemen.
You already know what it is. We are famous.
I'll go. All right, Brad, you got this.
No, Brad, you got it. Sorry.
I am Podcasting's Bradley Bodine, brought to you by Podcasting's Bradley Bodine with
35 downloads on our last episode.
Pedigo and Nick
ahead, Brad.
Pedigo.
Yeah, that's me.
And this is Derailed. You can find us on TikTok. We're blowing up at derailed.podcast.
Currently blowing TF up.
Nick, what level, color-wise, of hot are we right now?
Midnight.
We are midnight. Podcast is midnight hot.
Hold on. Like a hot summer night or
Hot midnight hot.
Okay.
Podcast.
Heads
hot.
up, world.
More like hot cast.
And this is Derailed. Choo, choo.
Yeah, we probably won't do that part.
No,
I
well,
don't know. Might snip that and use it all the time.
I'm leaving it in.
Yeah.
Was
Right
that?
What was that?
That sounded like a smoke alarm beeping.
Was
Yes.
that, do you need to change your batteries or what's up?
Yeah, we're good. I think we're good.
Okay.
We should be good.
Shit, man.
I know.
All right. Should we start over?
We'll stay down here. We're in the basement where it's safe.
Jesus Christ. You're a cool guy. You're a really cool guy. What's going on, guys?
It's Derailed.
Welcome.
Fellas, Brad,
Let's make the whole
Nick.
episode an intro. Where we're
Guys.
just,
just an hour of
Yeah.
it
Hey.
welcoming people.
what's going on, guys?
Can I boggle your minds for a minute?
Yeah. BRMs.
Nick got my mind reeling on the way over here this morning.
Sweet.
I was thinking he had mentioned creme soda. All right. And I was like, hey, because I couldn't at the time, can you guys name a brand that's specifically famous for their cream soda? As in A&W has root beer, Fresca has ginger ale.
A&W also does creme soda.
I know,
Yeah,
but they're not
but-
famous for creme.
Agreed.
Yeah, you don't hear A and W and go, oh, those cream soda guys.
Right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this is omitting brands like Super Chill and stuff like that.
It's
as
like
well.
IBC or something like that. I can see the bottle. It's an old timey.
they make root beer.
Are we okay?
That sounded like the
I don't know, man.
second smoke alarm chirp. Where's your smoke alarm? button?
Where is it down here? Should we stop and figure it out?
Where's your goddamn smoke alarm?
No, this is staying in.
Should we stop and figure it
Man,
out?
if it's happening like every 4.5 minutes,
Keep talking.
Is it like a...
No, you guys talk.
Oh.
Talk about soda.
Okay, so go ahead, Brad.
Nick, cream
Yeah.
soda. Can you even fathom a brand that's its own?
I cannot. No, I can't. There's, what is it, IBC? But I think that their
Right.
whole thing is we do a whole bunch of different...
Well, it's like, the way I'm seeing it is most of the time the famous cream soda companies are actually famous root beer companies.
Yeah.
Now, when you pronounce root beer,
I certainly don't say root beer. I say root beer.
root beer,
People say root beer.
and then if you were going to go down a highway called 66, how would you pronounce that?
Route 66. Route? No, I'd say Route 66. Are we good, dude?
We're safe.
Okay.
Route 66. So then when it comes to cream soda brands, all right,
Yeah.
which one would you say is your favorite?
I don't know.
Who makes the best?
A&W, I think.
great.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
A&W, I think A&W's got a good cream soda.
A&W. Yeah, I think that's probably my favorite. Hey, you want to see something?
Yeah, I do. Are you for fun?
3, 2, 1. Uh-oh.
It's fucked up because it sounds so fucking real. Yeah,
Yeah, dude, I
it
don't
just
know what's
went off
going on.
again, I think.
For those that couldn't, Eric was just asking if it was still doing it still. Here, come on back, buddy. We're fine. Let's get through the show, and then we'll all figure it out together. Oh, Amanda's coming to help figure it out, too. It might be carbon monoxide.
yeah.
It might not be carbon monoxide. 3, 2, 1. Whoops. Do you guys still hear it?
It must be the carbon monoxide alarm.
Come sit down, buddy. Let's do the show. We'll figure it out later.
Are you hearing it upstairs?
Do you hear it upstairs when it happens?
Huh.
I can only hear it through the headphones.
What the heck? 3, 2, 1.
You
Uh-oh.
are
It just sounds so real.
Oh my god, dude.
I didn't know.
It just sounds
I didn't know
so
it would be
real.
that serious, dude. Watch.
It's that sound effect. On
Amanda, come here. Come make a quick cameo on the show, just so you hear what it sounds like. You're gonna just put headphones
You
on.
can be off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just want you to hear it. I was like, I'm
sounds
just gonna
so
kind of
real.
mess with them a little bit, and instead
Listen
you're
to
walking
this.
around the whole house. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Dude.
The worst.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't know it would be such a big deal. I forgot that
I do hope that your carbon monoxide is working at home.
my carbon monoxide detector probably works. I don't know. I rent, so it
I
might
love you,
not.
honey.
Love you too.
Thank you
You
for
guys
all
should
your
put
help.
batteries
Yeah,
in that thing,
stop
though.
doing
Okay,
that.
are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Stop doing
Man, I
that.
had you in a straight up kind of panic there.
Well,
for a
I just
minute, too.
wanted it to shut up.
I didn't know you were gonna get up and go all over your house.
And
It's
you're like, where
fuck.
the fuck is this
Well,
thing?
did you want that beep to keep happening for the show? Yes,
I
you
kind
did.
of planned on it for that to happen throughout the rest
God,
of the
dude,
show.
what are you? All right.
Oh.
A comedy genius.
Anyways,
So-
while you were on your adventure, did you come up with a purely cream soda brand?
I think there's like an IBC.
No, that's root beer.
thing.
It's root beer.
No, but they do the cream soda also, and I think
They
it's
do.
better.
Yeah, like A&W, but
Well,
it's,
hold
it's
on.
it's a root beer brand. It's a root beer brand. Don't count.
Popular cream. Dude,
God damn! If
I
somebody
swear
could turn
to
this
God,
fucking thing off, I swear to God.
I'll turn this car around.
What's wrong, you guys?
It's
will-
IBC cream soda, dude.
Oh,
That's
sweet.
yeah.
Anyway, I
That's
like
number one
most
on
of
the
them. It's-
Fago's got one.
Yeah,
Well, it doesn't-
count.
that's another
It
soda
doesn't
brand.
matter.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter.
Stewart's.
Okay, see, now that sounds like a purely cream.
Is that like
Yeah.
French Stewart's side project?
I
Oh,
will say this,
stupid
though.
Goddamn joke.
Yeah.
I'm so mad at myself now because I brought up French Stewart.
Yeah, you should never bring up French.
Yeah,
Stewart.
let me just go ahead and
Moment of silence.
for myself.
Okay.
All right.
I think French Stewart should have played Squints Palladorus in The Sandlot.
All right.
Yeah.
Cream soda is up there though with some of my favorite soda.
Oh,
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. There's nothing better than a nice, cool, tall, refreshing
yeah.
Love it.
cream soda. on
I'm
a
not
hot
even
summer
like
day.
a big soda guy, but
No.
give me a cream soda or a DP, and I'm a happy boy.
Ooh, is that Dr. Bell?
Yeah.
Dr. Bell. That Dr. Bell.
You got. Hey, listen.
Well, you know, a doctor a day keeps the doctor away.
That's. I don't want to get much further into this show
Okay.
without giving some serious what ups and shout outs
Sure.
to our friend Dan.
Absolutely. I'm a big Dan fan.
Dan fan.
Yeah.
Which Dan?
We're talking
So-
about bartender Dan.
Dan,
At Bocce.
who bartends for us
Dan
at
at
Bocce.
Bocce.
He's a fucking great guy.
I mean, I know him well outside of that.
Yeah.
As just a friend.
Right.
And a good dude, and the reason that we are able to have our Bocce Ball League.
Yeah.
But Dan listens to all the episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Avid.
Dan,
Yeah.
shout outs.
So Dan, thanks for listening. Thanks for being an awesome bartender.
Yeah,
And thanks for
absolutely.
allowing us to have our Bocce League that we all love and look forward to every week.
100%.
guy.
Thanks for tolerating my existence
Yeah.
when I'm around. buddy.
yeah,
You're a
that's
good dude.
true.
Also, Dan,
Your whole team, really.
maybe change the batteries
Yeah.
in that thing.
Oh, dude, this is.
Are you okay?
I don't like it.
Why not?
I'll tell you why.
Because you've been had? Because I had you?
yeah,
Is that what you
that's
don't like?
one.
You don't like
Two.
getting got, brother?
It's like a triggering because I show houses for a living.
Sure.
It's my job, and
Yeah.
a lot of these like vacant houses or foreclosed houses
Uh-huh.
all have that sound just going the whole time.
And you're like, do I die? Do I die?
And
at
it's
this one?
like, ugh. It's just a no, because if it's carbon monoxide, it's going, hey y'all, carbon monoxide in here, get out. You know, that's what they say.
Yeah, it's just a
Really?
low
Yeah.
battery sound.
Yeah,
is what
that's
you're
just
doing.
a low battery.
yeah, wow. Okay.
So,
Do you hear that sound and think you're going to die, Nick?
No, don't make this a thing where I don't understand how alarms work. Okay, that's not
you
what we're
think
doing.
that's
You wanna
what they
call it-
sound
That's
like?
not what we're going. Listen,
Oh
that's
my
not what we're doing.
God,
Listen,
dude.
I got both of you.
Grow up.
I got the both of you. I could have chosen to continue that throughout the entirety of the episode, and I showed mercy.
Now, if you want
I
to
showed
say,
mercy, you guys, and now you're going to attack me because I don't understand how alarms work.
you keep talking about how you got me, and I'm going to shift into retaliation mode,
Okay.
and you don't like that.
You can retaliate if you want to, but you only retaliate against enemies, Brad. And if you think of me as an enemy, then you better pack a fucking lunch because it's going to be a long day, baby. All right.
Huh.
What?
Have you guys ever wondered what we would look like while podcasting as babies?
Sure.
Yeah.
No, all the time, Eric
Yeah.
Pedigo. There's no way, though, that you're going to tell me.
Well,
You figured it out.
no. Somebody at some point had this thought and then asked AI to, like make Theo Von a baby
Right.
yeah.
while he's doing his podcast. Have you guys seen the trend on the talk?
I have. I love them.
Baby
to tell you the
podcast?
truth.
Do you really?
Yeah, I think it's adorable.
Okay.
They also do they do like pro wrestling promos. Like I saw.
I haven't seen that.
I saw the Steiner Math promo by a baby. That was pretty cool.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
I want that one. All right. Anyhow, I want to figure it out, but I feel like the trend, by the time I do get it figured out, the trend will be long
over.
gone
Sure,
and
yeah.
over, and I'm already kind of there with it myself. I'm
That
like,
makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's baby Joe Rogan. Look, he's bald.
Nothing I hate more than a fucking no good bald guy, dude.
Yeah.
But if I do figure it out soon enough, believe
Yeah.
you will see baby you
Well, I certainly
on
hope
here
so.
making fart sounds.
Well,
Oh, who the fuck just shit right now?
And baby Brad saying that, and me saying, "All right, guys,"
hey guys. But
So,
and me running around the house looking for an alarm going off.
possibly the best opener to an episode we've ever had.
That's great.
dude.
Oh,
I'm like,
that
you guys
was great.
talk about soda. I got to go run around my house for a little bit. I got to disconnect this alarm from the wall in my son's bedroom and take it up to my wife and say, "Can you figure this out? Trying to do a podcast. I don't have time."
Drag her into it.
Yeah. Yep.
I even told you guys I had new sound effects.
She's
today.
she's down here looking at stuff, trying to that was okay.
That was good.
That was had.
That was
Great
really
job.
good. Yeah, I got
Well
you.
orchestrated.
You made me swear on the podcast, which is
Did
something I don't do
What-
often.
Which one did you say without saying
I
it?
came back and called you an asshole immediately.
Aw.
I'm sorry. Mom, I'm sorry. Grandma, I'm sorry.
Wow.
You all know that Nick's the bad one.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's inaccurate.
That's accurate.
I used to be a piece of shit.
Right, I'm reformed, baby.
So I'm wondering about the Cantina Jazz Band.
Cantina Jazz Band. Do you guys know what that's from?
From Star
Star
Wars.
Wars.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Now, Star Wars was made a few decades ago.
Sure,
Right? As far as
sure.
the advent of the Cantina Jazz Band. And then if you're a creator like George Lucas, all right, you invent stuff for your new universe, right? So he made this Cantina Jazz Band. And he's like, well, in space, they wouldn't have jazz, so we can't call this jazz. What should I name this? And you guys want to take a shot in the dark at what he decided to call that music?
I don't know. I don't know.
Some weird science fiction-y sounding.
Right.
100% Eric Pedigo. He named it Jizz, is the thing.
Are you serious?
I am 100% serious.
Dude. Nuh-uh.
Now,
He called it jizz?
That is
Yes.
super science fiction-y.
he said, you know what? Jazz, not science fiction-y enough. This is space jazz. We're going to call it Jizz.
No
Now,
way.
That can't be real, dude.
it's 100%
Oh
real.
my
Now,
God.
to his credit, this was before. This is, he had assigned the first meaning to the word jizz
Yeah,
at this
and
point. He had invented the word.
And it was space
by this
jazz.
point. And it's space jazz.
George
And
Lucas invented jizz, ladies and gentlemen.
he did.
Where did okay. So where
do
did
you
that
start?
word come from for what we know it as? Is that because like that's what you think of when you're trying to not?
No, are you telling me that Hold on, I thought this was relatively like clear and kind of universal for everybody.
Okay.
Do you listen to that music and not?
I mean,
Because
I can
heard
stave
it,
it off for a bit, yes.
I heard it and I went, oh, I get it.
I mean, should we do a top 5 styles of music that, make you?
Yes. So that being said,
Ragtime.
Death metal.
now who owns Star Wars now?
Vastly opposite.
I think ragtime music makes sense because you're going to need one when you're done.
Hey, that's what you say at the end. Well, ragtime. Oh
No,
God.
anyways, so Disney owns Star Wars now, right?
Yes.
And you think
Also, Disney songs.
also Disney songs. I'm
Jesus Christ.
all of them. What do you think Disney's down with
Calling it jizz?
calling it jizz?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Anyways, they're not. They
Oh.
understand that now it means something
Go
completely
woke,
different.
go broke.
So they're changing the name, or have changed the name. Now they call it JATZ, GATZ, which means that within the next decade or so, we will be calling
Certainly.
we will be calling our remains. Let's say we'll be calling them JATZ.
Jats.
So that's a new thing, guys.
I cannot believe this is a
That
real
can't be
thing.
real.
It's JATZ now.
No, I believe that.
Like, where was it written? Like, was it in the original script?
Yeah, let me pull that out for you real quick.
It's
Stupid fucking asshole. I don't have the script in my pocket.
God, dude.
Christ.
I don't have the script in my
I
pocket.
bet you
We
could.
got Big
Jesus.
Red Brad all of a sudden. Hey,
Just
shout
trust-
outs, Big Red Brad.
Just trust me that it was called jizz. And I'm purely referring to space jazz.
Okay, man. Gosh.
Yeek.
Nice. Where do we go from
And that's
here?
that, guys. That's what I had to say about the Cantina Jats band.
Well, we can stay in the arena of science fiction,
Okay, I thought you were talking about a different thing that we were talking about.
and we can talk about Stranger Things. I think they've got a new season coming out in 2029, 2030, something like that.
Well, that's why I brought it up. I saw kind of a teaser for it recently, and I realized, man, I don't care.
What?
I don't care about it.
Dude, you do.
I'm going to watch it, and I'm
Yeah.
going to enjoy it. It's just, how come, hey, here it is. Stranger Things. Fucking get over yourself. You know what I mean? We'll see you guys in 7 years.
Well,
Like,
okay.
that's dumb.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Is that real that it's coming out in like 29 or 30?
No,
No,
it's
it's
about
this
to
year.
come out this year.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but the last season
I was making a joke
I-
because that's what it's like.
Gotcha.
the last season
Well,
was
Believable.
21, 22. Yeah, that's worth Googling. But they take so gosh darn long. And then they're like, all right, we got 8 episodes for you. And you go, well, what have you been doing? Hey, Stranger Things, what have you been doing? How come it takes so gosh darn long for a new season to come out? And how
Right.
come the season's so short?
It's right, dude. Jizz was a genre of music.
Okay, you're looking that up.
In Star Wars.
Thought you were looking
Yeah.
up the
Told
Stranger
you.
Things.
Wait, what were we talking about?
Stranger Things.
Told you. What numbers is this season 4 or 5?
5, maybe 6.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's exactly my point. Who the fuck knows? Because they're lollygagging, dude.
Yeah,
they're
dude.
freaking
First came out in 2016.
right. Season 1.
Right. The 7th and final season fucking debuts in 2086, and Finn Wolfhard is gray and feeble
And
and
still
old
playing
and
a junior high kid.
in an iron lung, and he's like tossing the backpack over it and trying to
Yeah.
take a roll to school.
It's like
brother.
when they try to hide that an actress is pregnant, but they're trying to hide the fact that Finn Wolfhard is in an iron lung. They're like, we'll shoot around it.
So season 1 came out in 2016.
Ridiculous.
Season 2, 2017. Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah,
No.
that first one was
Seems
like
normal.
October, and then the next October, and it was like, sweet, this is my new spooky show
That's a
every
year.
Mhm.
All right. The next one,
Uh-oh.
2019.
Okay.
All right. Took a couple years for that one.
uh-oh.
Hey, it could be worse.
Sure.
Couple
Right.
years.
Yeah,
Sometimes you wait a couple years.
They had to make the It movie.
We've talked about before how a lot of these TV shows now are like movie production quality.
And very much that's the case for Stranger Things.
A lot of money. Yeah.
A lot of money.
So 2019 and then 2022. Well, all right, we've jumped from we did 1 year, we did 2 years, we did 3 years, and now we're doing 3 years again. Now,
Yeah, get over yourselves.
the 2022 season 4, a lot of that had to there have been some circumstances.
Like
Ooh.
what?
Like COVID.
Yeah, that counts.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then after that, I believe the writer's strike came into play.
Jesus Christ.
Shit.
Too.
Stranger
But it's
Things
the-
been
it-
through a couple of those,
Yes.
probably.
The Duffer Brothers are the writers and directors and producers of Stranger Things. Did they go on strike
Yes.
against themselves?
Yes, it was.
Fucking get over
All
yourselves.
the writers went, that was the thing. All the writers went on strike. That's how, yeah.
Strikes work. Yeah,
Strikes work.
I'm not crossing the picket lines. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying when it comes to Stranger Things, they have put out too little over the course of almost 10 years now.
Yeah. Yeah. So it'll be 5 seasons in 10 years.
Right.
5 seasons in 9 years.
Yeah, that's ludicrous.
I think when it
High
comes
school
to
only takes 4 years. That's all. Sorry, Brad. Go ahead.
You're okay. I think when it comes
You are
to
okay.
success in a show like that or something, if you're given the choice between oversaturation or undersaturation, always undersaturate the market with your product.
Always leave them wanting more.
Right, because then there's the scarcity, and that contributes to people's want
But
of the product.
It's too scarce because it's gotten to the point where I'm like, when they finally are like, okay, new Stranger Things is gonna, they start, teasing it and announcing it
Right.
like 2 years ahead of time.
And it's
they're
already-
like, you'll get a little flash across the screen and it said Stranger Things,
And he goes,
and then it says a date, and then you go, oh, that's gonna be fucking sick, and then you go, oh, dude, that's like 3 years from now.
Like
Right.
the
Like-
age of the actors in this movie is crazy now.
TV show.
Yeah, this TV show, my bad.
Yeah.
But Winona Ryder was born in 71.
Yikes.
hell yeah.
So there's no way she could pass for a high schooler. Finn Wolfhard will be 23 in December.
Right. High schooler.
Yep.
High schooler. What about what's
Dustin.
Yeah, no, I mean they're around the same age.
Yeah.
What's Steve.
Oh, Big Steve.
Uh-huh.
Well, he graduated.
Well, yeah, because he's like fucking 35.
Yeah, he was born in 92, so you're pretty close.
Pretty close.
Yep.
Yeah, 32, 33, something like that.
Millie, Millie Bobby Brown, 21. Yeah. So, I mean, are they... I wonder in the new season, they won't be in high school anymore, right?
Are you sure?
Sure, I would hope.
Surely they're...
Maybe college.
Maybe their kids will be fighting the big
Yeah.
spooky things.
Right, yeah.
I did like how it brought back Master of Puppets for
Same.
a quick run at the
Yeah,
top.
That
yeah,
was-
gave Metallica a little boost there. and-
That was a cool scene. A very unnecessary death.
It like the show's well written and it's a good show.
Absolutely.
So-
like I said, I am going to watch and enjoy it when it does come out. It kind of ruffles my feathers that the biggest show, it's one of the biggest shows.
Yeah.
Right? And they're like every 3 to 4 years they have a new season.
Yeah.
And it ruffles my feathers, it grinds my gears.
As soon as you're ready, Brad, you just jump right in.
Right. And
But then
so,
I
like you were saying earlier, Nick, it was, can somebody,
Hate it.
who the fuck just shit right now? Like you were saying earlier, Nick, there's so long in between them. It's like by the time they're even teasing the next one, I already don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah,
because
don't
it's
care
been
and
so long.
forgot.
I'm off it, and it's out of sight, out of mind. I have like ADD or whatever. So
and
I think what you just said is a big thing, and we Amanda and I run into this when we're watching TV shows. Is we forget what happened.
Yeah.
And we're not going to go back and watch the whole last season. So, they do the recap at the beginning of episode 1 to kind of bring you up to speed.
recaps don't work
But not, yeah, right?
because I'm still like, wait,
Yeah.
but why did they?
right,
I don't remember.
Like, if it's every year, I can do.
It remains fresh.
You throw another year in that mix.
Yeah, it's getting a little sketchy.
Yeah. That's the sound I make when it comes on. I go,
yeah, it sounds like a chainsaw shutting off.
yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Like I just heard some Disney music.
That you're like, I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Yeah.
And you go, woo!
Ragtime.
Mine sounds like.
Ragtime.
Never mind.
No, Nick, let's hear it.
No, yeah, let's hear it.
I don't know. I didn't really come up with anything yet. Mine sounds like. Yeah, there it is.
Sorry.
I love hearing you guys blust.
Oh,
great.
blusting. Yeah.
Have you guys noticed that everything smells like weed?
Oh yeah, just
Yeah.
everywhere you go. Driving smells like weed.
Driving smells like weed.
Yes. So ever since weed has largely become decriminalized, which is something always been an advocate of. Just, hey, man, if people want to smoke that weed, bro.
Man, I remember back when it was a straight up crime.
Yeah, like have at it. If you can go get hammered, you should 100% be able to smoke some weed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So, but what I never, I guess, saw coming was just how much everything would smell like weed once that happened.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go, dude. Every parking lot you get out of to walk into a store, it's like, oh, weed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, somebody just smoked a blunt right there.
Yeah.
Right there in the parking lot.
Wow, somebody doesn't understand the law.
I don't think that's
Wow.
what they had in mind.
Yeah, that's certainly not something that you're allowed to do.
Right. The parking lot isn't your patio or a domicile, you know?
Like, I'm just trying to go up into TJ Maxx to see if they got any Nike shirts on sale and weed.
Yeah, just hard.
Yeah. And then, like you said, when you're driving, sometimes I'm just driving by myself.
Yeah,
And I'm like, am I smoking weed in my car right now?
Exactly. How does it smell so strong like weed in my truck right now, dude?
Yeah, I mean, you get pulled over and the officer goes, "Sir, it smells like marijuana in your vehicle." And you go, "Well,
It smells like that fucking everywhere,
I don't know if you've noticed, but like take 15 feet steps back."
Yeah.
Oof me real quick.
Oh my God. What? Take 15 feet steps back.
Take 15 feet worth of steps back, officer. I swear I'm not high. And then smell again.
Eric found it. That's awesome. He found the title, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck yeah. I'm so good at English.
You are.
all
You're
that.
one of my favorite Englishmen.
That's all that.
You're a great Englishman.
Absolutely.
But I worry about that. Like, what if I get pulled over for whatever? Maybe I have a
Dave, you're
tail
fine.
light out.
You're fine.
And I get pulled over, and he's just like, okay, so you're holding, apparently.
Right.
Because it smells like just straight up so much weed in your car. And I'm like, dude, there was a car, 3 cars in front of me.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure is
That
the
might have
culprit
been it.
here. And
Yep.
now every car on the road smells like weed.
Yeah. We all went to dinner for our nephew's birthday
21st?
recently.
Yeah.
I won't say the name of the place. They did great. Everybody did great. Our waiter that worked
fine.
so diligently,
Oh, I like that dude.
Yeah, me
he was
too.
Good. Good dude.
fucking reeked like weed.
That's why he's in a good mood. all
Right. That's why he
Right.
was so helpful. Anyway, back in the day, that would be like somewhat appalling. Not to me, but to most people, I think.
Right.
And I think it's just kind of acceptable these days. I tipped that dude so fat, by the way.
It was already built into your bill.
I know.
Okay.
But
We
I
don't-
added a lot because he took very special care of a very special little guy who's allergic to most things. And he went above and beyond, but he also smelled like fresh blunt. So I had all
He
sorts
was
of
probably
reasons to let
driving
go.
behind somebody.
Right, yeah.
I think that's what it was. It was his trip into work, and he's like, "God damn it."
Yeah.
I think there's a marked difference in scent between just smoking straight up weed and smoking a blunt of weed. Now,
Yeah.
everybody else in America, if you're unaware, a blunt of marijuana is a marijuana cigar. All right, so it has its paper is more of a tobacco wrap.
I
kind
would
of
be
deal.
shocked if anyone listening to our podcast had no idea what a blunt was.
I don't know, Eric, because sometimes I wonder,
All right,
and
Brad.
this is why. In the comments of our viral video, there was a guy who said, "This argument is so weak, it's actually like this," and then spelled out pretty much exactly what I had said.
That blew my mind. I read it multiple times. Like, wait,
Yeah,
This is
me
an
too.
incredibly weak argument. It's
Yeah.
actually evolution.
right?
So
Yeah.
guys are better now because they're able to be better now.
Players get better. Players are better now because they weren't as good back in the day.
Yeah, we hadn't
That
thought of
dude.
that.
These guys are clueless.
That dude needs to either smoke less weed or more weed, but whatever amount he was on was the wrong fucking amount.
Yeah.
So tell us about blunts.
They're way stinkier, and like that is what I am smelling out and about. Out and about.
Oh,
out and
wow.
about.
God damn it,
I
you
should
were
have
so good.
I should have smoked less blunt. Just kidding. I haven't smoked any weed today. It's it's such a pungent smell. The blunts are,
It
and
really
I
is.
hate it. I don't enjoy blunts. I might partake in a marijuana every now and then.
Whoa! Since when?
Easy.
I mean, I don't know. I treat it like having a beer.
When
or
did
whatever.
you? When did you start doing pot?
It was right around
Incriminating.
legalization.
What?
Legalization.
Legalization?
Because then I was like, well, I guess if it's legal, maybe I could try it. Like, it's the same thing that happened with chicken and a biscuit crackers. I was like, once it's I guess I could try these now that they're legal. And then I did, and it turns out, you know what, this is all right, but only every now and then. I like to keep my wits about my tits.
A quick chicken and a biscuit every once in a while to take the edge off, sure, but I'm not like a biscuit head.
After a long day of work, get home, pop open that box, chicken and a biscuit to the mouth. Just like you said, take the edge off, let me relax a little bit. Got to decompress.
Smoke weed every day.
Love that shit.
Speaking of work, talked about my job a few times on here. I am a real estate agent. I do a great job, but
You're a great guy.
Not a fake estate agent.
okay.
You goddamn son of a bitch. Smoke some weed, asshole.
But since the legalization,
Yeah.
it's amazing how many houses you go into now, and not a freshly burned blunt by any means, but you can tell that they got some flour in there, brother. You know,
Hell yeah.
you got a little flour in there.
You're like, yep, these people get down.
Yeah, and it's there's some spency houses you walk up in, and it's like, oh,
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is a flow how, huh?
Yeah.
You guys get down too, huh?
yeah, hey, you know what? It's legal.
You had ivory pillars out there. You're telling me you guys get down?
You ever get pissed and you're like, sorry guys, I didn't realize I was trying to sell a drug den.
Oh,
Yeah.
you should.
Yeah.
You should be very judgmental
Have
about
you
it.
ever heard of Febreze?
I was so a few weeks ago, I was showing somebody a house, and we walked in, and it's like definitely weed, and she said, "Is that marijuana?" And I said, "I believe that's what that is." Right. So we walked through and we looked at the house. No big deal. We go to the next house, open the door, and she goes, "I think that marijuana smell is on me still from that last house." And I say, "Nope.
Yeah, I think
this
that's
is
just-
this house
that's
is
just
marijuana."
This house. Yeah, it's kind of every house.
How wild would it be if you were a super expert? If you were like, no, Colleen, actually, this house is marijuana.
Dude.
See, back there they had sour diesel, and I can
Right.
tell here that this is more of a sweet berry.
Her name was Colleen, which is nuts.
Are you
I'm a
kidding me?
smart guy.
I am.
You are kidding.
Yeah, that's not right.
Okay.
That's
Yep.
I'm a smart guy.
That was a really good joke, dude.
But you know what we
Yeah.
did? We took a selfie together.
Okay,
And
that's
so I thought, what's crazy is the difference between women and men's selfies.
Here's what it is. Men take selfies, women take selfies. They're great selfies. A woman will take a selfie when she is feeling particularly cute. She's like, I think I look great. I want to share it with the world.
Yeah.
But also, I don't want to be too like braggadocious, so I'm going to put like a silly filter on it. Hey, I got puppy dog ears. Hey, I got a puppy dog tongue hanging out or something like that, right? But a man, the only time a man takes a selfie is when he's like,
Dong.
yeah.
Hanging dong.
Turns out they're using the forward facing camera most of the time.
Do your joke, sorry.
the only time that a man takes a selfie is when he's sitting there in his car and he's got his sunglasses on and he's like, you know what? I look pretty fucking cool right now.
I got sunglasses.
I want to share this with the world with zero filters so that everybody knows how badass I look today.
Yeah.
Hell
Or
yeah.
a picture in the mirror of like their abs or their bicep.
Oh god. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it's whatever it is, it's I look tough and cool right now.
Hell yeah, let me see the very top of that pubis in that fucking picture, boy.
Dudes do not take selfies when they are feeling particularly cute, but women do. That's it. That's it. That was my whole observation.
Sure.
I'm doing observational comedy.
Can I add one more?
Women be
observation?
shopping. Go ahead.
A lot of dudes' selfies are shot from the belly position looking up at their face.
True.
And women's are the direct opposite. It's held out from the face and
Yes.
from a top side angle down as to eliminate chins, things like that.
Because women are
Good
good
angles.
at taking photos.
They know their angles.
Yeah.
And dudes are like, I don't care how
Check
many
out my
chins.
chins.
They're
Look at
like,
all
you
my
know what?
chins.
If anything, I want to stack a couple more chins on top.
I'm gonna rest my phone on my gut and take a picture of myself from the chin.
Hell yeah. I want you to be able to see my fucking brain through my nose, dude.
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess what I'm getting at ultimately is guys shouldn't do it.
Are
Don't
No
do
more
it.
pictures of men.
are they still doing the puppy dog face filters, or is that still a thing?
I don't think so. I was just, I was trying to prove my point, as in they'll add filters. That's a whole side quest of the selfie conversation. Is they are feeling and looking particularly cute, and they take the photo and they're like, oh, that's like too cute. I have to be kind of silly about it. Otherwise, people are going to think that I'm just showing off the fact that I'm a fucking baddie, right?
I disagree.
Okay.
Oh,
That's all I have to
that's
say
it.
about
All
it.
right. Yeah. No. All right.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I think they take it. Who the fuck? I think they take the picture and they say, oh, no, I could be far cuter. And then they put a filter of one form or another on there. And they're like, yeah, that softens my eyes and adds puppy ears. And now I'm a hot ass bitch, is what they say. And then they post it. That's cool.
Do you think
Anyways,
that the
you're
people
wrong.
who still take selfies in the mirror with their phone out don't know about the function that their phone
that's pretty weird, right?
provides? Yeah, because a lot of people still do those.
Well, that's
still
how
a thing.
that's how you get like your fit in the pic. That's how you get your
Fit pic.
your form and
It's true.
your shape in the pic.
Wow. Keen observation.
Keen observation.
Keen
I'm back.
Observation.
I don't really do selfies. I'll do, if we're on a trip or something, or we've got a night out, we'll do one with the lady. We'll do a little selfie.
Those are great.
Yeah.
Those are great. Do those.
But I do zero selfies of just, hey, here's me, just because here's me.
I look pretty cool
Maybe you should start.
You think?
No, you should not.
Well, you have a charming smile. It's infectious. I know that
Brad,
much.
You're a sweetheart.
Brad, get
It's like
off
a goddamn disease. It's a plague on this planet, but with positive context.
get off his jock.
Eric, pull out your jock right now. So I can
Jesus,
get on it.
Eric, put your jock away, dude.
Yeah.
Eric, pull out your jock.
I don't feel like
Eric,
taking
I
a
swear
selfie
to
right
God,
now.
I'm tired of seeing that jock.
I tell you what, we're about to rip you back from this bar top, and I'm gonna fight to get that jock out, and Nick's gonna fight to put that jock back in. So
I'm trying to keep that jock sheathed,
Yo.
brother.
I'm trying to unsheath the jock. Anyways, yeah, Eric Pedigo, you'd be great if you. I think it'd be a really funny bit if you just started doing selfies
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
and
dude.
just put a little sticker on the bottom of it that says "I'm a realtor."
Yeah. That should help generate a lot of business if
Yeah.
I just start flooding the internet with
Selfies.
selfies.
Ask me
Yeah.
about my jock.
Yeah, don't. I mean, do, but not
What?
because of a selfie.
Okay. Go ahead and ask him about his job.
Yeah, ask me
ladies
about
and-
my job,
Eric,
bro.
It's been a great one. Enjoyed it, fellas.
Speak of the devil, Eric.
Okay. Brad,
How's that jock?
I got hairy legs.
I'll fire off a selfie of it and send it to you.
Thank you very much.
Fire off really bothered me.
Try to do a man style selfie though, where you're getting it from the bottom.
That grundle in there, dog.
Like, bear with me for a second, guys. I want it looking right at the camera, and then I want to be able to see your smiling face just a little out of focus in the background to the side.
Right.
And then we're good. I'm happy. I can die happy.
Really.
And die happy. There it is. All right. Trying to transition a little bit. Let's.
No?
I hate it. Let's talk about live improv comedy.
Sure.
Because I mean, what we do here, we talk. We've got some basic,
We have bullet
talking points, and then we just, we kind of improv a little and try to
Out
be
here.
funny with it.
Riffing.
But I
Absolutely.
want to know why you sent that to
Well,
us.
I
Brad.
was thinking about
Explain
it.
yourself.
I was thinking about it on the drive the other day, and back in the day, you'd have, and still to this day, whatever. You have groups like Second City and things like that huge stars have come out of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But imagining that myself, like if I'm sitting in the audience at a live improv comedy show, I don't know if I'd be like, this is the funniest thing I've ever. The whole setup is just kind of, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it'd be the funniest thing in the world
It's fun.
to me, but it does sound fun.
It's a lot of fun.
I think it's a great exercise for, flexing those muscles and all that. But my thought was, hey, what if we tried that on the show a little bit? And
Improv comedy?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
No, I mean, like an actual setup. And then even if it crashes and burns, it's still probably going to be pretty funny because it's so bad.
Oh, man. I'm
You know
into
what I mean?
this.
All right.
I am into this.
So let's do it. Huh?
Yeah.
Right
Here
now?
we go.
Right now.
Oh,
I
here we
wanted
go.
it to be a
Okay.
surprise.
Okay.
Yes.
Somebody name a random location.
Airport.
Airport. We're in an airport. All right. Somebody name a type of person of some sort. Could be an occupation. Could be anything.
Butcher.
Butcher in an airport.
Whoa.
Eric Pedigo,
Yeah.
you're a butcher. Okay.
Okay.
At the airport.
We're in the airport.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Nick Pedigo.
You seem really nervous. All of a sudden.
I am.
Yeah. That was the most uncertain inhalation.
Nope, I've
of all
lost
time.
it. I've lost it. Bit's over, guys.
Okay,
All
no,
right.
no, we're
let's
good.
move
We're
on.
good. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Nick Pedigo, you're going to the airport and
Yeah.
you realize, oh, I forgot all my meats at home, but I'm going to a Memorial Day barbecue.
Oh,
Huh?
yeah.
You ready?
Tis the season.
What's your role?
I'm a guy.
You're Clive Owens?
Yes, and I'm gonna Owens, and I'm gonna interject in here. I'll be your manager, but we'll figure that out when we get to it.
Is that not his name?
It's Owen, but it's fine.
Oh.
There's only the one Owen. Here we go.
It's
You ready?
plural.
You ready?
I know.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I'm so happy that I found you here. I'm about to go to Thailand, but I forgot all my T-bones at home. Do you have T-bones here?
I don't. Is that how you do it?
No.
Okay.
That's
No, it's a yes
doing
and.
good.
All right. All
You're
right.
doing good.
I do actually. Yeah, I've
Oh
got
my
16
God.
T-bones.
Thank God so much. Has 16, you say?
Yes. How many do you need?
How big are the T-bones themselves?
As coincidence would have it, 16 ounces apiece.
16 ounces.
Yeah.
16 different 16-ounce T-bones.
Yeah. How many people are at this party you're going to?
There's going to be 17.
I can't help you.
Ah, God.
But you know what I do have?
Can I speak to a... What? What do you have?
God damn it! Who the fuck spilled all these beans back here?
What's that guy steal? What's going on back there?
Excuse me, Gerard. That's you, Gerard.
Oh, yeah, that's
Did
me.
you spill a can of beans in the back and not clean it up?
As a matter of fact, Clive, I spilled 16 cans of beans in the back.
16 cans of beans.
Si-
God damn it!
Well, hold on. Do you have any more beans? Because I also needed 16 cans of beans for my 17 steaks
Sir?
because only
Sir?
17 of the... 16,
Sir?
Yeah,
Sir?
Sir?
Huh?
Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
if you could give me a second with my employee, please. I am trying to admonish him for spilling beans in our goddamn airport butcher shop.
I understand that. I needed the goddamn beans with my steaks.
You know what? I've had it. Yeah.
In my... Oh, he kicked me out. Yeah, we shouldn't.
And I think that was a wonderful scene. I get it now. Now I get it.
Maybe I should have went with something not a butcher. That's a weird.
That was hard.
It's weird
No,
to have a
it's hard to
butcher
do.
shop in an airport.
Yeah.
Now I get it. Well, you got to get your airplane bacon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's improv comedy.
Yeah, we did it.
Ultimately, I've never necessarily thought going to a theater and watching it would be all that funny, but we have mega stars that rise out of these
Right.
groups. You know what I mean? In
I'm
the
down
world
to
of
go
comedy,
watch
so.
one.
Absolutely.
I would love it. Like, please. I want to.
I used to watch hella Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yes.
As you guys know, I was a theater kid.
Yeah.
And
Big.
my favorite stuff to do was when it was, we were studying improv, and we would pretty much just do Whose Line Is It Anyway, and it was a good time.
Oh,
I
yeah.
fucked it up a little bit. That's
Nick's
fine.
a-
Stupid.
That's okay.
I hope
big-
you did better when you were doing your improv at school.
Well, you did
You
a
better
great
go
job
check that.
today.
Yeah.
Little known fact about Nick Pedigo, huge Colin Mockery fan.
Oh, big mockery guy.
I was more.
Honestly, him. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's-
I was
he's
more
great.
of a Ryan Stiles.
Real big Ryan Stiles. fan.
Everybody
but
was a Ryan
they
Stiles
both
fan.
sit on the same thing, and I don't think Ryan Stiles is doing it anymore.
But
I think
Mockery is.
It's Mockery and Greg Proops.
I was going to say
Yeah,
the Greg guy was
he's
a bit
great.
underrated.
He's great.
Yeah,
For
he was
sure.
funny.
Love Greg Proops.
Yeah, I'm gonna start watching.
Mostly
that show
because his
again,
last
boys.
name almost sounds like
Poops.
Poops.
Yeah. And he does, I'm sure.
I'm sorry.
Everybody.
He's,
Sure, Greg
he's made
Poops.
it. He's made it this long, so I assume he does.
Well,
I believe
speaking of,
the third book of the Bible is Everybody Poops.
Yeah.
So you're right.
when was the last time you guys went to a buffet?
It's been a while.
Yeah. It's been a Bennett.
Been a Bennett.
Been a Bennett.
Been a Bennett.
I don't know. Oh, now I do remember why I sent this over. I was,
That's good.
yeah, I was driving. Well, I mean, we can talk about buffets. That's what I wanted it to get into, but I was trying to think of what actually inspired this. And I was driving, and there was a restaurant that had a sign that said $10 all you can eat. It wasn't like even a buffet. I think it was like all you can eat catfish or something.
Oh, gotcha.
sweet.
$10 all you can eat. And I'm like, oh, not a bad deal, but I mean, realistically, I'm not going to go in there and just take down like 16 pieces of catfish.
Right, I'll probably have my one, maybe two.
Yeah, maybe two, and then be like, that was a mistake.
Yeah. Well, I ate a lot of fried.
If you get the
catfish.
rest of the fish dinner with it, then that's not a bad deal. Still, you know?
It's really not.
That's
It's
a really good
not.
deal for a fish dinner.
But if there are 0 things that come with it, they're just slapping out catfish and only catfish on your plate for $10. I'd still do it because I love catfish.
Fuck, I love a good catfish.
But then it made me think,
been too
man,
long.
the last time I actually just went to like a legitimate all-you-can-eat buffet. Now, sometimes on our way home from St. Louis, we'll pull into Litchfield, where they have a Maverick Steakhouse.
Ooh, I've done that too.
Just-
Delicious.
Just because it's nostalgic, and no, it's not delicious, it's not very good.
Formerly Western Sizzlin', which I think is one of the coolest names for a restaurant.
I like that better. But we still do it because it's Maverick.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's fine.
There you go.
It's fine.
Do they still have wings on the buffet?
Oh, just little fried chicken wings?
Yeah, just a little-
Yeah.
Those are a staple.
Yeah.
Little flats, a whole thing of flats.
Yeah, they got mashed potatoes and gravy. They got, some breadsticks that are
prime
from
rib,
God
typically,
knows
I wanna
when.
say.
No
prime
prime
rib?
rib.
Wow.
Not
All
at
right.
Maverick.
No, you
Famous
have to,
Steakhouse.
I mean, maybe order that, but
Some
it's
frozen pizza.
Oh, yeah,
They just
yeah,
have frozen pizza.
fire. It's just like
I always get one slice of it.
Ah.
I'll take a slice of that frozen pizza.
it's bad.
Right?
It's real bad.
How about a quick observation of non-American buffets, American food section? All right.
Ooh, okay.
Where now there's a lot of like Chinese buffets in town, right?
Yeah.
And there's always one little section where you have pizza, mac and cheese, some fried chicken of some sort.
A little bit of spaghetti.
Okay. Well, I
It
was
is-
worried about what button you were hitting over there, but we can do an Italian accent and it's not racist.
We are Italian.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
We're allowed to say that.
And hey, I am a gingery kind of guy, and there's been this whole
There,
trend.
it's not real. Don't,
not
don't,
real?
Don't do it. Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah, no.
Don't do it, Brad.
Dang it.
They were.
Don't say it.
No, buddy.
I was so close to being able to say it.
You don't.
Nope.
So,
You don't.
anyways,
You shouldn't.
real.
You shouldn't want to.
No, that and
Is
that
the thing.
that we can all unite behind.
Yeah.
never did I say I wanted
Man, I'm
to.
finna whip this hoe.
Just said able to.
Able. All right.
There's a difference.
My
All
God,
right?
Brad.
All right,
Yeah,
so-
Jesus Christ.
The
buddy.
Americanized section
Yes.
of a buffet. Okay, when food
All right, we're okay. We're
All
okay.
right. We made
when
it.
food has gone overseas,
made it.
had cultural changes, and then come back.
What?
When American food viewed through the lens of a foreign
Oh,
Americanized
and then
food,
makes it back
Yeah.
here.
Right.
I gotcha.
it's like this is pizza that has been overseas for a while
Yep.
and then had things done to it and then come back. And how about it?
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
I just wish non-American buffets could really thicken up their mac and cheese just a little bit. It's
Little
always
bit.
very watery.
yeah.
When was the last time you guys went to like a Golden Corral?
It has been years, and I
yeah.
will say that was probably the last one I went to, and fuck,
Dude, it does.
Yeah, pre-COVID.
it does fuck.
Yeah.
yeah.
Golden Corral slaps,
for
dude.
sure.
Have you been? Have you gone recently?
Not in a long, long time.
Okay,
Not since
so-
COVID.
Yeah, so pre-COVID,
Yeah.
slaps.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I wonder how it is these days.
None of you haven't been?
It's been years, and if we did, it was once, and it was shortly after things were opening back
Yeah.
up, so it was still just in a bad place.
They were just throwing your spare ribs at you from 6 feet away.
right.
Just hold your plate up, sir.
You'd say,
We'll
"I
get
want-"
one to stick. Hold
Like,
on.
the last time we went, there was a gentleman walking through the line
Oh no.
at the carving station, I believe, with some gray
With
sweatpants
gray
on
sweats. Yeah. Whoops.
and just a poop stain.
He had a poop stain.
Whoops.
We were there for our grandparents'
Yep.
anniversary something, and yes, there was a man there with a large,
Yeah.
undeniable poop stain,
Right.
going perfectly over the crack of his butt.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer that every single Persian
Oh,
every
God,
single.
you
I'm a
know,
firm
God.
believer that every single
let's
Persian
restart
rug,
the show.
Every single Persian.
every single person should just mandatory shower before you go to the buffet.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
also am a fan of just don't poop your pants.
Yeah, just
Well,
hey,
don't poop your pants.
Where are you?
Sure.
Public? Don't poop your pants.
Don't poop your
out here.
pants. Yeah, just don't do that.
Just walking around touching all the utensils with a shit stain.
So-
on your
For real,
pants.
it's a buffet, not a butt-fay.
He either freshly shit his pants
Yeah.
or didn't freshly shit his pants and is wearing old pants that he shit.
He's like, I did poop in these last time, but man, are these comfortable pants.
These are my buffet pants. It's safe to shit them because I've already shit them before.
Like, all this poop talk aside, because none of us have been, it sounds like in 5 years,
Yeah, it's been a long time.
maybe we should go
Hell yeah.
go have a lunch
Let's
there.
all wear GoPros on our forehead.
Put on our sweatpants.
Yeah, and then we can report back on how it was.
That's a good idea.
Not a bad idea.
Do you
Plus-
remember Pettico, where we used to go out where we used to go out to eat, the buffet we went to when we did sod together 20 some years ago?
The Old Country Buffet.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved that place.
miss
It was
Old
delicious.
Country Buffet.
Do you remember what we called it?
Well, a lot of
Because-
times we wanted to save time.
Yeah, efficiency.
Because it takes a long time to say Old Country Buffet, so we would shorten it to the Old Cunt Buff.
Yeah. One syllable a piece is it. And just, the effort of just saving time. We were busy. We had a lot going on.
We had so much work to do. We had so much sod to lay.
like, who can say all those syllables?
Paradigm of efficiency.
Are we getting paid for syllables here? No, we're
No,
getting
bro.
paid for productivity, Peter. So instead of the Old Country Buffet, gosh, that takes so long to say, up to 5 seconds. Instead, Old Cunt Buff.
3. You shaved 2 seconds.
And it was good.
Absolutely.
So did like Golden Corral, because we used to have Ryan's,
Heritage
House,
Ooh, that was maybe the best.
Shakies.
Shakey's,
Shakey's,
Diamonds,
son of a bitch. Diamonds. I'll be son.
and then Golden Corral came out.
Chuck E. Cheese. It wasn't a buffet, so
no,
there was
yeah,
a little
it
bit.
was
There,
dumb.
no, there was a pizza buffet
It's
there.
really dumb.
No, it fucking wasn't. And our Chuck E. Cheese is fucking great because it's the last
Here we
one
go
in
now.
the country that has a working animatronic stage show. So get fucked. You don't understand what kind of gift we have.
Why don't you go check the battery on that fucking thing?
I'm not the idiot that stood up and went and looked for one, okay?
It's my house. I wanted to make sure we were safe.
If I know anything, it's that Nick Petty is my best friend, all right?
You want to know what, Brad? You're my best friend, too. I fucking love you so much, dude. Get over here. Get over here.
Oh,
I swear to God, a world without you is a world without me. Do you understand? Me and you together forever.
Oh, did you finish? I finished.
Ragtime.
speaking of music, let's talk about good songs by bad bands.
Yeah.
So songs by bands that you think are bad or just bands you don't like, but they got a song.
But they have at least one song where here's what it is. It's if somebody's going to force you to listen to this one band that you cannot stand, they will still have a song where it's like, fine, play that one. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Check it out. Green Day.
Oh, yeah.
Not a huge fan,
Green Day's got a few.
but I'd be like, throw on When I Come Around then.
That's the one?
That's probably the one. I think that song's beautiful.
American Idiot, dude.
No. Absolutely
yeah,
not.
yeah,
That is brat punk rock from a fucking 45-year-old man. That's no. I should stop.
Yeah.
But every band has one. Every person has a song by
Good
a band
Riddance?
that they don't like.
Time of Your Life?
I've heard it too much. It insists.
It doesn't make
upon
it
itself.
bad, though.
It insists upon itself. Check it out. Okay.
No, they've got another one that's actually good. You go ahead and keep talking. I'm going to find it.
They also have.
Oh, 21 something.
21 Guns.
21 Guns.
21 Guns. Yeah,
That
that's a good
song's
song.
good.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
The one that was
I
on the
win.
Nimrod album, fucking ding 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 ding.
Turns out you love Green Day.
Yeah, I'm a big Green Day fan. Is
That's what I'm
why I brought
gathering
this
now.
up.
Hey, fan.
What's a band you don't like? Name one.
Nickelback, easy enough.
Nickelback. There you go. You have a favorite Nickelback song, as do
Yeah,
I.
for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Mine's Leader of Men. I think we've talked about this on here.
On the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leader of Men's a good song.
Brad, what's your favorite Nickelback song?
Oh man,
Brad
there's a
secretly
couple of the
likes
ones that
Nickelback,
were
though.
hard,
Yeah.
like as fuck. But the one that pops in my head is Animals. Oh, we're never gonna quit.
yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
That song's about
Just
banging in a
acting
car.
in a vehicle, yeah. And then like her dad shows up and he's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Jump
damn
on
it,
in.
oh god damn it, I was just playing.
Hell, fella, it's a 3-seater back here. Yeah, Nickelback.
Dad
Let's see.
walks up and Chad Kroger goes, I ain't stopping. Okay. It's like,
All right, so
Just
here's
give me
the
a
ultimate
goddamn
test
second.
then.
Okay.
AC/DC.
Ooh.
Is there one?
Big balls.
And that's not the same singer, though. It doesn't count.
That doesn't
AC/DC with this singer.
Big Gun, because
With
it reminds me of
that guy.
Last Action Hero. Also, both singers sounded exactly the same.
they sounded a lot alike.
But Big Balls, he's not singing like that.
Right.
For a lot of it.
Big Ball's
And
good.
It's all about having big balls.
Here's the one. Here's the one that I'm like, all right, if you're going to play one, play this one.
And
For those about to rock.
that song sucks. AC/DC.
We're all
fucking
allowed.
I
sucks.
agree.
We're allowed to
I
have
agree.
different opinions.
Worst-
I have two
Okay.
for
piece of shit.
AC/DC. One is a Whole Lot of Rosie.
Nope.
By AC/DC. That's a song about masturbation, much for the same reason that Nick loves Green Day. All right, so we can kind of unify on that front. Songs about getting it are pretty cool, right? I love a nice Jats song. So, and then the other one was Who Made Who?
No.
Because of Maximum Overdrive, and because can you stop hitting sound effects when I'm trying to justify my things?
Why don't you fucking cry about it?
I'm gonna fucking throw you out of your own goddamn truck.
Put you through that
When we're
fucking
going
wall.
down the road. Who made
Put you through
who?
that fucking wall.
Who Made Who at the beginning of Maximum Overdrive is a pretty cool opening scene. That whole movie's great.
Bunch of real bad
Fuck
takes
you,
from my
Nick.
friend Brad at the end of the bar
you.
here. Yeah. You're still my best friend, but sometimes it's
There-
embarrassing.
Okay, there's got to be more of these,
Right.
right?
Every band.
So what do we got?
The problem is trying to think of bands that like universally everybody can't stand. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
That's where I'm running into trouble.
What about? I know you guys don't like Counting Crows. Are there any Counting Crows songs that you're like, okay,
Yeah.
I can do it?
I like
It's not Mr. Jones.
the pave paradise and put up a parking lot.
That song's so bad.
I don't
It's a
know what
cover.
you got till it's
It
gone.
is. It is.
Yeah.
Put up a parking lot.
I like a lot of their songs, so I can't weigh in. I was curious about you guys.
There was one song off of that Hard Candy album that I liked a lot. It was really pretty, and I can't think of how it went.
Miami.
No. Name all of them, and I'll say no. So,
Hard Candy. American
Nope.
Girls.
Nope.
I shouldn't know all these.
Nope. Yeah. Well, you should, because you're a huge fan of Counting Crows.
All right.
And Bare Naked Ladies.
Yeah.
And Jack Johnson.
Nope.
And fucking
You lost me there.
John Mayer.
No.
And
even though I think he seems like a cool dude, I'd probably hang out with him.
Michael Bublé and
Bublé.
fucking
Ben Harper's pretty cool.
Ben Folds 5. You're a big fan of. And
I love that Brick song. I don't really know the other ones.
Ben Harper. I'm trying
Oh.
to think it was like an actual.
What?
famous
Had
song.
one.
Yikes, buddy.
Ben Harper, and then
huh?
he growled. Ben Harper.
Well, it's because like there's really only one song of his that I like, and it's the only one of his that I actually know.
And it
What
works
is it? I don't
every
know.
It's
time.
hard.
Who is this?
I think it's called. It's either called Fire or Burn One Down.
Oh, yeah.
How about Fish?
Fish. Yeah, see, I
Ooh.
can't
I
name
think they have
Fish
a song called Animals as well that I like.
Is it a cover of that Nickelback song? Because that'd be
No.
awesome.
Are you thinking of Maroon 5?
No.
They suck too. I can't think of a song.
Oh, there is a Maroon 5 song that I do like. It's that Got Nobody to Love song. Well, the weather is cold outside and
Yeah,
I got
it was their first
nobody
song.
That was their
to
first
love.
song. That's probably the one I'd pick too.
It was
honestly.
very misleading because you're like, all right, cool. And it kind of rocked out a little bit.
Yeah.
And then they're like, nah.
Guess what? We're
Yeah.
sexy now. Yeah.
That song was also sexy.
Brad, you're very combative today.
Now we're sexy.
Yeah.
You're the fucking contrarian. God damn it. I swear to God.
Dude's over here shitting his pants,
Who the fuck
yelling at
just
me.
shit right now? He's going to blame it on me.
This is what Brad sounds like.
You brought up Bare Naked Ladies. What about them? There's a lot that I like. I like that band.
Yeah, gosh dang. Again, they had one that I can't remember how it went, but when that one came out, it was a slower one.
Yeah, oh, you're talking about 1 week or whatever it's called.
The Chinese chicken.
Fuck
We were
it.
talking
Yeah,
about
no,
that.
I like the $1 Million song.
How's that?
Oh,
There it
yeah,
is.
everybody does. You
Yeah.
like more than just that, and you know it. You just don't want to fess up.
Nah, I only like hard stuff.
You used to. Yeah. God, you used to be so. It wasn't hard, dog.
Don't do it.
Dog, if it ain't hard,
Don't do this.
Here's a question
Don't
for
do
you
this.
guys.
Yeah.
okay. Don't do this.
Blues Traveler.
Yeah.
Do they rip or do they not rip?
They rip hard.
They
I think.
rip.
Yeah,
They
they're,
rip.
They're really into ripping. But yeah, The Hook is the best song by Blues Traveler.
I mean,
It's a song about a catchy song.
Right.
Runaround's good. I like Runaround.
Sure. It's great.
Run Around does all right. Hook
great.
is where it's at.
The Hook is the one. It,
Well,
bring,
the
it
Hook-
always
the
brings
Hook
me
you
back.
Yeah.
I want to see, because for me, I like a lot of bands.
Yeah. You like a lot of different kinds of music.
Yeah,
You know.
right? So when you're like good songs by bad bands.
Yeah, you just like all the bad bands. That's what makes this so hard for you to do.
Okay, what about Kiss? I don't like them.
Ooh, yeah, they suck.
Detroit Rock City.
That's
Detroit
that's
Rock
always
City,
been your answer.
And Beth is a good song
No.
too. Shout outs.
There you go, Beth.
But
That's-
that's like a Peter Criss
Peter
song.
Criss sings it.
Yeah.
Brethany shoutouts.
Oh, yeah. What if the song was called Brethany?
Well, then I'd be like, here's this song by Kiss that has your name and it sucks, but let's listen to it.
What about Creed?
Creed has a song called Bullets that
Yeah.
doesn't sound like anything else they ever did that fucking slaps.
Yeah. They
hard.
also have that other song that goes, "What if, what if, what if, what if, what if
I thought you were going to just keep
You
doing
did it,
it.
I think, more times than he did
I
it.
think you did one or two extra, and that's why I fucks with you, Brad.
What about Disturbed?
Yikes.
I don't
Fuck
like any of them.
There's
Yeah,
zero,
no,
right?
Yeah, nah.
Not a one.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
What about their covers, though,
No.
bro? Have you heard their
especially
covers,
those.
bro?
Especially those.
Yeah, I especially hate the sound of silence.
They
Yeah.
shouldn't have done those.
What about Papa Roach?
Forever.
Okay, you got one.
Yep. Yep.
I don't have a Papa Roach one, but there's not a shit ton of ire in me for them.
Yeah, I almost just feel bad for them now.
Right. Like
It's
I wonder
just
how
sympathy.
I wonder how Jacoby's doing.
He's
that
doing
his
fine.
name?
He's got his spiky hair and his.
Do you think he still does?
Of course.
Jacoby Shaddix.
That dude's never going to stop spiking his hair. Ever. Is he?
I don't know.
He
I
never
don't. I
will.
didn't know his name.
Well, it's Jacoby Shaddix,
Yeah.
and he has spiky hair. Anyway, yes, that's the point. Every band, even if they suck so bad, except for Creed, or not Creed, sorry, except for fucking Disturbed, has at least one song where you're like, all right, yeah, I'll listen to that one. Fine. Turn that one on. Sure.
Since we've been recording, 8 new notifications for our super crazy viral video.
We're blowing up. Plain and simple, we're blowing up. By the time that you see us, let me start this up. Fuck. The next time you see us, we're going to be super duper stars. And you'll be able to say, I knew those guys back in the day before they
Fuck
were
yeah.
so fucking famous on TikTok.
I can't wait to read more people yelling at us, disagreeing with us by agreeing with us.
Yeah.
That
Guy especially is really stupid.
Here's the thing: the creativity, because we've talked about trolls and how they're not creative, but there's one,
Sweet.
and here's a guy who said, once again, podcasting equipment is getting way too cheap, and that was funny.
I liked that a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That's good work.
9 likes. That got the most likes out of all the comments.
Well, ouch. Uh-oh.
I liked it.
I don't want to know about it anymore.
It's probably just because it was actually funny.
I'm going to delete TikTok.
Yeah.
It's all good. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be really mad reading these things.
yeah.
That suck.
No,
wanna
they're
see
fine. There were some that TikTok hid that I can't even unhide.
What?
What?
Why?
Yeah, so some people got real mean about it, I
Oh,
guess.
probably a lot of
Some people said some words.
gingers out there thinking they can say it.
Yeah, you can't.
You
don't
can't.
listen. Don't believe everything you see on TikTok.
Don't believe what Brad tells you.
Guys, I don't have anything else on the list.
You don't?
What?
I mean, there's more things there's more things in our group chat
yeah.
I could bring up.
Well, it's okay.
We're like an hour 4 into
we're
it
good.
already.
Those are
mean,
things I want to
man.
tackle when we're
It's
not
been
like, we got to get one more thing out there.
Yeah,
So it's
right.
all good.
Like I
It's
want
been a good episode.
I want to have time to
Who the fuck just shut
actually get into these
Sure.
things.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand.
You know, we can bring up. Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
All right. Here are some things that are on the list for possibly future podcasts.
Sure.
And if something that was your contribution, you're like, well, I don't really have a lot to get into, we can just do it now.
Okay.
Well, I said party pizzas.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
you know what? Let's do that now.
Okay. Well,
And then everything else we'll save.
fuck it. You drive.
Yeah. Well, if we were all going somewhere, I would drive. I'm the oldest.
Jeez, man.
I think we talked about how old people aren't that great at.
Right. Yeah. It's time to hand them over to the younger generation.
Yeah, the youth.
So the other day,
If I'm driving anywhere, Fred's driving. Because
we didn't know what to have for lunch. And it was one of those things where like, we don't really want to go buy anything. We don't like prepare something. Oh no, this was dinner. I was like, we could just throw in a party pizza. Woo! Yeah, I deserved it. And we weren't crazy about it.
Right.
You know,
No.
we weren't like, hell yeah,
Of course not.
party pizza, dog.
God damn.
But we made it, and we ate it. And this is fine.
It was fine, right?
Party pizzas are pretty good.
yeah, more like Totine Yes is.
Right.
Wow, good call.
And it's like, if you have to have a frozen pizza,
Ooh.
like where does the party pizza fall in your list? I'm all about the lists and the rankings and
Sure.
stuff. 'cause
Probably in
it's
my
fun.
top five.
Quantify.
Certainly not in my top 3.
Is it top 5?
It's probably top 5. Totino's party pizza.
They're-
Like frozen pizza products.
Yes.
It's in my top 5. Not my
Sure.
top 3.
What's your one?
Butches.
Straight up pizza
Really?
rolls. I
Pizza
kinda
rolls,
love
dude?
pizza rolls.
No.
I don't like frozen pizza. I really like pizza rolls. There it is.
No.
Okay.
That doesn't count.
We're talking frozen pizza products, dog.
Nope, just frozen pizzas. Not frozen, like no bagel bites, no pizza rolls.
Okay. This conversation's
Frozen
stupid.
pizzas. We're talking about Red Baron.
And I said frozen pizza
Tombstone.
products, and you said, "Yep."
Well, because I didn't think you were going to say something dumb.
Yeah, way to pick a really shitty hill to die on.
Yeah, good God.
This isn't
Pizza
a hill, it's
rolls?
a landfill, you dummy.
What are we, 5 years old?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start doing.
Yeah,
my
you're
own
like,
show.
oh yeah, you know pizza products, and Nick's like, that's great, like chicken nuggets.
Look at chicken nuggets. I dip it in marinara. That
Yeah.
counts.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I really like eating bugles.
Oh, I do like bugles.
I love bugles too, but it's not a pizza product. Nick,
not.
you stupid ass.
I like broccoli. It's good.
It is good.
Watch your profanity.
My number one go-to for frozen pizza is Red Baron.
Yeah,
Because for me,
I'm a big Red Baron fan.
I don't want to spend $10 on a frozen pizza. So don't try to like pass off your frozen pizza as some high quality dining option for
Yeah,
me.
it's
It's
not.
still a
It's
frozen, pizza.
Ultimately
It
a
sucks.
frozen
It
pizza.
fucking sucks.
Are there better tasting frozen pizzas than Red Baron? Probably, but I'm not paying that. Give me $4 or $5 for a frozen pie and give me a semi quality pie. That's a Red Baron. I just
Right.
explained it.
Yeah,
Boom.
And those
perfect.
are pretty good.
Also,
Half-mast pie.
hey, DiGiorno, that's never happened.
No,
That's never happened.
No.
Nobody's ever gone, holy shit, where'd this come from?
Yeah.
They go, oh, this is obviously DiGiorno, right? Because it's real puffy and shitty.
Right. Like I've also never had a delivery pizza and been like, where the fuck did this come from?
Right. Yeah, I typically
just
know.
read the box.
But yeah, most of the time it just says on the
Idiots.
box.
Grab it
And then-
directly from the box.
Oh, DiGiorno's. Is this a new
Wow.
place?
DiGiorno's.
It's my new favorite local spot. Yeah, DiGiorno, that's never happened.
I'm so glad that you brought that up. This has been like a 30-year marketing campaign for
Right,
them
right.
of saying it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno's.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever thought it was delivery.
The commercials.
If I was running their ad campaign, I'd be like, all right, we're going to switch it up. And
Yeah.
from now on, it's clearly this isn't delivery.
Yeah.
It's DiGiorno. All right. Well,
Oh, so like a doughy crust frozen pizza. Okay, that's different.
Great.
Did you hear the doorbell ring?
no.
Right.
No.
What the fuck?
That's
Who
what.
the fuck just shit right now?
Around here, I don't even.
No, the commercials these days should be, the pizza is on the table and somebody comes up and the person who made it goes, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. And then the other person goes, Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah,
It's
obviously.
fine. I mean, you didn't have to spend $9 on it. You
Yeah.
could have just got a Red Baron.
Thanks for doing the bare minimum. I
bit
appreciate
better.
that.
Coulda
Is
gotten
what the
some pizza
person could
rolls.
say.
That's the best way to.
Sit at the kids' table and eat your pizza rolls.
I'm a really cool guy. And I don't care what you guys think about me. I only care what I think about me. And what I think about me is that I'm a pretty cool guy. So,
All right, you got to play the real music now. I got to get ready. I got appointments today.
okay. Well,
Busy guy.
give me a
Yep.
second. I just, DiGiorno sucks.
It does. Just a recap.
AC/DC sucks.
Yes, they do.
This show's awesome.
Green Day's got more songs that you like than you thought initially.
Very true. They're talented musicians.
What up, Dan?
What up, Dan? Big shout outs.
What would we look like as babies doing a podcast?
Hope we find out soon.
What kind of music make us?
And check the batteries in your smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors.
Am I smoking? Am I smoking weed in here?
I enjoyed it,
It's
fellas.
always a question.
Best show on earth.
Podcast is midnight hot.